I had the most, come here, kitty, insane, incredible, indescribable dream I've ever had in my life. I'm about to tell that story. I didn't even know it was a dream. I had the most bonkers banana shit happen to me. What's up, dude? So the dream starts off, there's coming through this yard on a fucking lawnmower. Like a lawnmower that's a fucking go-kart. Plowing through. Just plowing fucking through. Just mowing the fucking line. Is this guy I've been asking about. This guy that is a friend of ours. We think he's dead. We think he's dead. We don't know. We don't know for sure if he's dead or he's alive. I think he's dead. And I'm looking at him. He's got green on his face. He's got that mask that like women put on their face. I was like, dude, what the fuck is that on your face? And he's all, oh, this? He starts rubbing it. It comes off. So he comes inside. He starts talking to my dad. But everybody starts coming. This whole place starts filling up. All kinds of weird and wacky people. People from... It's not legit. They're going to do some gang stalking shit on me. They're all coming because I'd fell asleep. They had caught me. I was at fault. It's like, wait a minute. No. See, I've already decided that I'm going to push my schedule back. And during the time of the morning, the early morning, because I can go right back into dreams. And I'd already thought about this. I'm not even being paid right now anyway because I'm being authorized. I'm not authorized. So they have me in my biggest fear of all, which is just firing me out of the blue. And I'm in the period of time where they're not even paying me. It affects my family because they don't get their money and all this other bullshit. And there's really nothing I can do about it at the time. So it's enough validity of this dream to be operational. So what happens is they start coming in and filling in. They're going to have them a good old, like, ends my whole world sort of TV show. They're going to make it a TV show. They're going to make it like a fucking, what are those things they have? Like the Intervention. They're going to make it like that. And I start going to each one of them and try to, you can't communicate to them. You can't communicate. They're all under my control. You can't shake them. They don't want to hear nothing. They all sit right there. They're going to play the role. They're going to get you. It's it. So I leave. I run off. Now I'm in the school again. A different school. I'm encountering, people are everywhere. Anyone I try to talk to, they're like, no, you abandoned your wife and you abandoned your wife and you made it hard for her. You didn't give her child support. You didn't give her the right amount. She gets half of what I get. She gets half of my money and does nothing. Doesn't communicate. Doesn't do nothing. Doesn't do nothing. I don't know if she's alive or dead. That's her end of the bargain. Not doing nothing. Mine, I'm having to explain shit. I'm having to still worry. She's not doing nothing. Not going to do nothing. Not going to do nothing. Not going to do nothing. Not going to communicate. Not going to do nothing. I remember I'm the bad guy. And everybody's just mumbling shit like this. Well, you did this and this. And you did this and that. And I'm like, are you serious? I was like, who told you this? Where do you get this? They all have this information. They all have it. It's on their paperwork that lets them in the doorway. I don't know. So I'm running, trying to get the fuck out of there. It's like a nightmare now. I go into it's like the gym class. And I go in there and I guess it's rehabilitation because they have really fat people and they're laying on the ground and somebody's helping them like move their legs up and down, you know? And I look over, I was like, are you okay? Yes. I mean, they're like morbid obese and somebody morbidly obese is helping them lift their leg up. And I was like, what in the fuck? And I'm starting to talk. I'm starting to build decent relationships at this point and interact with people. And who do I see? Who do I see on the way out? I see Akvila. Akvila sitting there. I was like, hey, I know you. She's like, yeah, I know you too. I can't interact with you because blah, blah, blah. It's like, okay, well. I was like, she's like, have you seen my new show? I'm like, no, I don't watch Disney. I don't know what the fuck. I don't watch anime. I don't know. Well, yeah, so I wrote something down with no pen. Nothing. I see the other girl from the other channel. She's over on the other way. But I'm running, okay? So I'm meeting people on the fly. Running my ass off. And I run and I get into this weird closet. This is when it gets weird. I get into this door where there's a closet, and then I hear this rocket blast. I'm in a fucking tube. I'm in a tube of a rocket taking off. It's just a hollow tube with me in there with my phone. I'm looking out the slit of the tube, which is like a slit, and I'm trying to get it, and it's all making weird stuff. I can't get the forward camera to go. It goes into the back one. It's locking and it's connecting with the rocket. And then I try to pull it a little forward. The fucking rocket had shot like a sticky with the little suction cup, and it's trying to pull the phone away from me. And when I pull it, it snaps back. I get it like that snap back, and I can still see out the little slit. And the rocket's starting to do this, so we're gonna crash. We're gonna crash into these trees. I'm like, oh my god, I'm dead. I'm gonna die. I'm fucking gonna die. I'm gonna die. I can see it from third person now because I can see where it lands. The thing just falls into the trees, breaks into 3 pieces. I run out like a fucking cartoon character out of the middle piece. Dun, 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 dun. And then this rocket fuel comes out and it lights it slow, but it's on both sides of the road. Instead of being, it's like the trees, the road, the other side of the road, the trees. And this is just at the end of the road down here. So there's rocket fuel coming on both sides. The one side lights. The side that has rocket fuel with no rocket pouring like it's still pouring out and filling shit like you see in a movie. It doesn't light. I tiptoe next to it along the edge as close as it's got me to the trees without stepping in it. Because you can't step in it. You step on a crack, you break your mama's back. And there was another part in there where my mom was there for a while and I could hear her say something, and I go because she was like sleeping in my bed in my room. She was there. And then she was gone. And my dad was on the side of the bed. He had fell over on the side of the bed. And it was just his voice thing down there. And it was nobody there. And that's when the shit got really weird. But I woke up. I snapped awake. I ran like hell out of there. And I told my dad the dream. And for real, this is the most wacky, zany, motherfucking strange dream I've ever had in my life. It's like they had a new budget or something. It had features and shit I'd never seen. Not out of dreams, and I'm a dreamer of dreams. Come here, kitty. Come here. Hey, dude. Do you have dreams, kitty? Huh? I don't know what those are. Of course you do. You're a mammal. So, be nice to your people. If you have a family, cherish them. And don't judge people. Look, I get the sunburn. When I have dreams like this, I start getting the sunburn in the dream, and you can see how my face is red. It is just red from just burnt. Like, I feel like my face is beaming, and it is all burnt. And I can look at it now and see that it burns when that happens. So, yeah, don't judge people for their shit. Because a lot of times, when people interact, they'll communicate, and they'll communicate better. When people don't interact and someone just ghosts you away, they're normally putting something on you or trying to make you out to be something that you're not. Or else you'd continue to interact. You have the same goals. You have the same things. Usually when somebody does that, it's a sign that they put some sort of label on you. Because when you do that, you don't have to work on yourself. You don't have to dig any deeper. You don't have to discover things that might be true that are not good about you and all kinds of shit. So that's already going on. I already understand that. But I'm just saying, don't let anybody's chewed up, spit out, regurgitated idea of someone else ever be your idea of someone else. Because people that don't have their best interest at heart aren't going to be able to give you a description of any other thing in the world, much less a whole person.